Welcome back. Amy D is here talking about compassion. I think, Chris, you brought up a great point during the break. I mean, so what are some things that the average Joe and Jane can be doing to continue to practice compassion and have more of that in their lives?
So I think we have to be involved in our community. I think volunteering makes a difference. I think listening to each other, especially in today's political world, that we have to know that we all come from a different space, and that if we're unwilling to listen with understanding, we can't unify. Yeah, I think we practice it at home in the way that we treat each other. Compassion is something, it starts in your living room, and it extends to classrooms. And they're even showing that when they teach compassion in classrooms, academically, kids do better.
I think you bring up a great point about today's climate, because
yeah,
sometimes you see people extend the olive branch, the trust gets broken,
yeah,
and then people retract rather than speak about, hey, you've got to almost have this infinite compassion where you go, okay, I didn't like that, but I'm going to continue to stay in this space.
Exactly. That's what's most important. We all mess up, and we need to be able to come back. We need to unify. We can't make it without it. It's so serious, I can't tell you. We can't survive as a species without being compassion. You know, it's interesting when you study Darwin, it's, you know, survival of the fittest. He actually didn't believe that. He didn't believe it. He didn't coin the phrase. In truth, it's survival of the groups that survive are the groups that stick together and are compassionate and treat each other with kindness. It's how it is. In fact, it's very interesting even, and I want to say as an aside, we were talking about this, bullying is on the increase. Since 2003, I think it's I can't remember the name, it's the National Center for Education has been tracking bullying. It's up 21% since 2003. So there's something, we really have to start changing this. And I also think it's interesting when you think of the word one, number one. And that's kind of how we started off, is you have to think number one. One in mathematics is also called unity, because when you multiply it times anything else, it stands alone, but it also is the beginning of every number. And so it's unity. Mathematicians call it unity. And so we can't get anywhere without being unified. We just can't.
And you said that that's something that you're actually going to be helping coming springtime, right?
It was so interesting because I was hired to do a speaking job on kindness, and it turns out, and it's for a university, and I thought it was because there was bullying within the students, and it wasn't. It's academic bullying. Actually, the academia are picking on each other and bullying, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It'll be interesting to do that.
Teaching them some compassion to each other.
Because that's where it starts. And I think there's a sense that you can't get ahead unless you're not kind to each other. And the only way you can get ahead and sustain it, I'm not saying that people can't get ahead when they're jerks. They won't sustain it. And we all know if we worked for somebody like that, you may agree with them, you may help them initially, but in the background, sabotage, hoping they don't succeed, it is not sustainable. Absolutely isn't.
It's like when you have a great coach. You know, great coach, you're diving for loose balls, you're going the extra mile, you're putting extra time in the gym. Or if it's not the right coach, you're like, I'm not going to go work out today, or, you know.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. And so, yeah, we make it to the top when we help each other out. That's what works.
How can people get a hold of you if they want to reach out and get more help?
AmyDSpeaker.com. And I do hear from your viewers. It's so nice. Yeah, so they should reach out. I do, and I answer every email.
Are they being compassionate to you?
They are so compassionate. They're lovely.
Good job, viewers.
Yeah, exactly. Way to go.
Amy.
Yeah.
All right, stay with us. How's about this for an oxymoron? We're going to show you healthy tailgating foods right after this. Stick around.